Hi, it's Rachel, your friendly bipolar neighbor. Figured I'd do an update. I think I did one last week, but I'm going to do another update because a lot has changed in a week, of course. Um, kind of for the good. There's ups and downs to this week. Um, but I'll give you a rundown of what's going on. So I have been weaning off of the lithium, and now as of last night I just started my second week into the last 300 milligrams of lithium. Thank God. There is just 6 more pills to take, and I am so happy about that. Since I went back down to 300, there have been no more nasty tastes or smells of alcohol swabs. My bowels are fine. Everything is normal in that department. And I occasionally do get nauseous after taking the lithium, but not near as bad as it was and not as frequent. So we know that lithium was definitely the culprit for that. It is really good to eat food and enjoy it. It's so nice. It's a bit worrisome too because I just love food, and yeah, I don't want to gain any more weight because all these medications make you do. But anyway, so because the lithium has been decreased so much down to 300 at the very last stages of it, I'm not drinking as much water. The reason why I drank so much when I first started was because my body was trying to adjust to it. But now that my body has, I'm definitely not drinking as much water. But on a health conscious level, I am still trying to drink 8 glasses a day. And that is just for my own health. And the winter is here, where I live anyway, and I'm very less active at this time of the year, so drinking plenty of water would be a benefit for sure with regards to my weight. Let me see. Yeah, I got my trusty list. So the other parts that during this weaning down process, now I have since started the Abilify. It's only 5 milligrams, which is a low dose. And Abilify is also a mood stabilizer. So at this point, I am actually on 3 mood stabilizers. The first is Divalproex, the last of the lithium, and now Abilify. But next week, I won't be on the lithium. I'll still be on the Divalproex and the Abilify. So, I have an appointment on the 20th of this month with my psychiatrist, and we are going to figure out a plan of action of what we're going to do next. I've had my it's bipolar, so I've had my ups and downs throughout this weaning off process. At times, I am just extremely irritable and just want to freak out at the world. So I calm down by taking a lorazepam and nap it off. And that's not a good way of dealing with things, but it's a temporary solution to the problem of this weaning process. I don't like to be dependent on drugs. Unfortunately, I've come to the realization that I have to be on certain medications, but I don't like these quick fix drugs. you can become dependent on it. I've had it in the past, don't get me wrong, but I just want to take the bare minimum, because everything is processed through your kidneys and liver, and I want to be around for a long time. I don't want to have issues with other organs other than the brain. So, yeah, so I've been a bit down, but I did find a program here in my small little town at the hospital, that is for people like me, and it is very similar to a program I was in 2007 called the Day Treatment Program at St. Clair's Hospital in St. John's. That program was a 10-week program, and it saved my life. It taught me all about my illness, coping skills, the supports in my community, that being one of them. And it was an absolute pleasure to be in. Now, this program that I'm in right now at the hospital here is very similar, but there's no time limit on it. I can come and go as I please, because there are going to be some days where it's just really hard to get out of the house, and they understand that. So, excuse me, it's a really good program, and I really enjoy it. It makes me feel like I'm working on getting better. The one thing that I noticed, though, with many programs that you're in, you don't really talk about your own personal mental illness. And I'm one of these kind of people that obviously do, or else I wouldn't be making these videos. But I like to share experiences. Sorry, my cat is trying to come up here. So that's the kind of thing that I like. But don't get me wrong, I love this program, and I am going to stay at it, and hopefully during this winter I can get to as many days as I can there. So I wanted to talk about that. And there's just one more thing that I wanted to talk about, and that is the fact that when you're diagnosed with something, say you are diagnosed with MS, you're going to get a lot of information packages from your doctors, and probably from the MS Society of Canada, and to tell you about your illness and tell you about the drugs that are available and stuff like that. For me, I don't know why, it could be different for somebody else, but for me, I was given sweet F all when I was diagnosed with conversion disorder at 10, when I was diagnosed with major depression disorder when I was 26. And yeah, now I'm bipolar, and I haven't been given anything about that. So what did I do? I went on Amazon and I bought a book. You see that? It's for dummies. These books are awesome. Anyway, I was going to get the Kindle version. Oh, there's my Kindle. But if you have this sitting out on your coffee table for all to see, in my house anyway, it is just a reminder to those I live with that I may seem fine on the outside, but it's on the inside that may not be okay. And this is just a reminder. If you're having a bad day, or I'm having a bad day, maybe just stop and think, like, yeah, she is in the process of a medication change. She's probably not really stable right now. I should have some more sympathy for her as she goes through this. Now, this is not targeted to my boyfriend or any of my friends who pop over or anything like that. I bought this for myself. Why? Because the doctors don't tell you anything. All they tell you is the drugs you need to take. And I said, F that. I am going to get a book. And yeah, it was a decent price too. It was definitely what it's not, well, the price isn't even on this. But anyway, it was a sweet deal online. And it just arrived today, and that's what I'm going to start reading. I do have the gist of my illness. I'm sure that explains a heck of a lot more. And yeah, I'm going to start reading it. So that's basically my video for now. And like I said, I have a doctor's appointment in 3 days with my psychiatrist, and I will give you an update after I meet with him. And I hope you are all well in the universe, and I hope you enjoy my video. And that's my cat. What's the matter? Anyway, ciao for now.